You don't like this food? That's okay. We'll take you somewhere else when we're finished eating. Hi, it's Evie. Our kids are frustrated today. They're frustrated because they have no boundaries and no consequences. Have you noticed in restaurants, the kids are set up with tablets to watch a movie while they eat? In the grocery cart, they've got somebody's phone, maybe even their own. They're riding along, playing a game, watching a movie or a show. And it's the same thing in the car. There's screens everywhere. These kids are put in front of screens and there's little social interaction compared to generations before. They're being conditioned to get instant gratification. All the drive-thrus, fast food brought home, food that's not even good for them. Oh, I'm sorry you don't like this. We'll go to another drive-thru for you, and we'll do that next time. We'll go to 2 different drive-thrus. I'm not making this up, I've seen it. When they behave poorly and throw a fit because they don't like the flavor of something or the kind of whatever it was, they wanted it in a sandwich instead of strips of something. Well, that's okay, we'll go get you something that you do like. What? You get a meal, you get it put in front of you and you eat it. If you're not hungry, you don't eat it. No, I didn't like when liver was put in front of me, but I knew I better eat it if I was hungry because I'd have to wait until the next meal otherwise. So sometimes I chose not to eat it. When they're frustrated, they're not given the opportunity to work that frustration out. There's immediately somebody rushing in to try to soothe it over and make them happy again. They can't be happy all the time. They can work their frustration out in their room. You know, have your little punching bag or bag that you kick or whatever. It's normal for people to get mad. They need to learn that getting angry and working it out, you come out on the other side, you learn something from it. Not, here's something you'll like better, forget about being angry. Because it doesn't go away, it just gets buried. These kids that don't have any boundaries or any consequences for the way they act, they don't have any respect for their parents. And when they get a little bit older and they have a real problem, who are they going to go to? Because they don't have any respect for their parents, their teachers, or anyone in authority over them. And then when they get older, how are they going to get a higher education that someone has to pay for? And then they have to find employment after that. And the employer's not going to say, oh, I'm sorry, do you not like that kind of work? Here, let me get you something you like to do better. I feel like with the way I see a lot of these kids acting, like I said, it's in grocery stores, it's in restaurants, it's in fast food places. The kids are always being pacified. Now, of course, there's exceptions. Not everyone is like that. But what happened to talking with your kids? I don't care if they're 5 years old or 12 years old. You can find something to talk about. And there's no interaction. The parents might be talking, but the kids aren't. Maybe the parents want it quiet so they can have their own discussion, but they're a family now. Everyone is included at mealtime, unless you get a babysitter and you go out by yourself. I've also heard, invest in our children. They're our future. They're going to be leading our country. Exactly. Let's treat them so that they have a strong backbone and control of their emotions, know how to work their emotions out, learn how to wait for things that they've worked for, not just have it handed to them. I just hate to see this because little kids are so fun to interact with and talk with. You can discuss the color green. What do you see around you that's green? What is your favorite color? There's always a conversation you can have with a little one, and they're enjoyable to have. But it's getting less and less that I see that happening. Let me know what you think. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.